I'm gonna show you my belly because I haven't done that in a couple weeks or a few weeks. Like sometimes I feel like I have one, sometimes I feel like I don't. And right now I kind of feel like I don't have much of a belly. I'm 20 weeks. I'm almost 21 weeks. And my next appointment, which is really, really soon, I'm going to find out if it's a boy or a girl. I don't have a preference at all. Like if I have a boy, that's cool, that's great. I only have one boy, so that'd kind of be interesting to have like another little boy. I have 4 girls, and if I have another girl, then I have another girl. I ate breakfast this morning, but I don't know. My boobs are so sore. My boobs are so freaking sore. It's like hard to lay on my stomach because my boobs are so sore. I remember breastfeeding all my kids, my boobs would get so big and hard, and I would get engorged so easily, like all the time. I don't know if I'm gonna get like new stretch marks. I have a ton already from all my other pregnancies. 20 weeks. The thing that's hardest, like in this trimester, in the second trimester for me right now, is like body aches. Not like all over my body, but my area down there. If I'm like sitting in bed, laying in bed, whatever. If I'm like laying on my side, it'll be kind of hard to turn to the other side or just get up because like I'll have pain, like my bones, or I don't know what, but I'll feel like super stiff and it'll just like hurt, and like my pubic bone hurts. And I've always had like issues with that in my pregnancies. That's the thing that I'm dealing with most. And I'd say like if I'm craving anything, like the only thing that I want to eat that sounds really refreshing is fruit. Like I just want to eat fruit. Something else that I do like every single day, I literally take a nap every single day, because like I'll eat breakfast and most of the time I'll go and lay back down, and I'll end up falling asleep for like an hour. So not long, but I do definitely fall asleep every day, which is so weird because not pregnant, there's just no way in hell that I could ever, even if I tried, to take a nap. But now that I'm pregnant, I can literally like lay down and fall asleep. But I'm gonna eat some canned mangoes right now because I saw them at the store. You know, like they have canned pineapple and mandarin oranges and all that stuff. I've never seen canned mangoes, and I saw them the other day, so I got them, and I'm gonna try them. Yeah, but I've never seen them before. I don't know if they've been around for a long time, but I personally have never seen them in the store next to the pineapples and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So it's a no on these. I don't really like these. I don't like the way they taste. They somewhat taste like mangoes, but not, you know, like a fresh mango. So yeah, but I need to find my tripod because I don't like setting it up on just random things. I have like a few too that I just don't know where they are. So I have some raspberries and blueberries and whipped cream and chocolate. And just like every other Friday and every other day, probably won't do anything. Not really much to do when you're pregnant. The raspberries are a little soft and seedy. I don't really like that. Okay, turn around. Okay, Leah's going to do the gender reveal of baby number. Stop. Stop. there you have it, another girl. Girl, 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 girl. So I'm having a girl, and I totally knew that it was a girl. Ever since I was like in my first trimester really sick, I thought it was a girl. I thought the baby was a girl because of my symptoms and everything. And then I had gotten an ultrasound, and the picture that I had, they had like a really good profile picture of the body and everything. And that led me to believe that it was a girl also. So with like the nub theory, when she did the anatomy scan, it was pretty obvious. There was nothing there. I only have one boy, but I mean, like, when I found out the gender of him, it was very obvious that it was a boy. I think it's pretty crazy that I have so many girls and only one boy. I didn't like prefer a girl over a boy or a boy over a girl. Whatever the gender was, I just felt like that's just who we were meant to be with. Everything, I guess, like looked good as far as like the baby. Heart rate was 150, or like in the 150s. But she did let me know that my placenta is pretty much covering my cervix, which is called placenta previa. It can move, and in a lot of cases it does move. In previous pregnancies, I have had a low-lying placenta, and with my son, I had some bleeding, went to the doctor, and they told me that I had placenta previa, and he told me that it most likely would move, and it did in time. I'm hoping this time too that it moves in time. They're gonna check me at 28 weeks. That was the only unfortunate news. Everything else was fine. Due date's the same, which has been the 1st of August, 2nd of August. But I have a feeling that the baby is not going to be born in August. The baby is probably going to be born in July, which would give me 4 July babies. I have a July 3rd, Beatrix. I have a July 7th, Leah. I have a July 20th, Cameron. And I just feel like this one's gonna be a July too. It's so weird because I have July babies and I have December babies, and that's it. Even though I have 5 kids, I have July and December. I don't know. I don't get it, but I think Cameron was like on her due date, and Leah also I think like was 40 weeks or maybe a little more. Joey was the only one that was induced because they said that the fluid around her was like decreasing. I don't know, but I don't know. Anyway, Forrest, he came on his own, and Beatrix, they came on their own, but they were born very early, which is what gave them July birth dates. So, I mean, I guess there's a chance that it might be an August baby.